Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Yellow Jackets offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Got the first down, looking for more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this,
turning it on. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Motion from the back. Pulls and fires complete to the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Stanford's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. It's a reverse. Shakes off the defender. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Stockton. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wilson will throw. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
Number 37 in punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulls and fires complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 48. They pick up a 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
Number 37 on to punt it away. Return goes out of bounds.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. Quickly complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Gets the back moving. Takes the easy throw in the flat. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. Oh, better look out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Wilson will throw. Slips a tackle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Now on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Plenty of time left in the half here as as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. It's Stockton.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabs behind the line. It's 4. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Black. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
With the catch, it's Rodgers. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The sure hands, it's Hall. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And And the Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Bringing the heat. Lions on the move. Finds a man in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Offense in a bunch formation. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Stockton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
On the string, he's brought down.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Tackle is made.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the street.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Throws to the wideout. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Stanford to the line on third and long. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Wilson will throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Strong, firm tackle.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Quick step and go. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down. It's a draw. Powers through the defender. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the upright. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. UCF pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Knights did. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellows, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wilson to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that forward.
Breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now on the move. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Turning it on! They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. To send the tight end in motion. Wilson will throw. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much, but fans of winning... Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That's pretty to me.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.